Tonight I'm going to have uh, Chris the Grumpy Gill on as soon as he gets been able to get here. He's taking care of some personal business. But tonight we're going to munch on a warthog. This warthog is probably this one's soft right here, so I don't know how soft how good it's going to be for me, but it's got to be eaten. But it's going to be a good time, good burn. I'm still kind of feeling a little drained after eating those 11 pods yesterday, but it's still going to be an all right. It's going to be a good show. Hopefully, probably within a little bit, Chris will be around. Just he'll have to click on the link, hopefully. But anyway, hope everybody's doing well today. I'm doing okay. Had a pretty good, easy day today from work. But should be good. I'm looking forward till tomorrow to eat before the pepper eating contest. Can't believe how fast this year's been going for this. It's going to be a good time. I can't wait to meet everybody in this hot pepper eating contest. This is going to be a good time. If you could like, share, and subscribe to this channel, be greatly appreciated. Hey, what's going on, JD? How you doing, brother? Hope your day was good. Today I'm going to eat a warthog. I'm going to wait till the Grumpy Gill gets on, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, he should be here in a little while. So everything's good, brother. I had a good day. Okay, and here goes Chris. Chris is here. How you doing, Chris? What's up, brother? You're literally burning out the dark there. Everybody's good. Hey, what's going on, brother? Got my warthog. Welcome to Feel the Burn. What's that again? The warthog. It's a little on the soft side, but I mean, but it is the warthog. Yes, yes, it is. What are you gonna? With nothing. Not. Oh, sorry, sorry.
Oh yeah, that's a big warthog, dude. You're gonna have fun with that one.
Oh yeah, everyone from Clayton is brutal. You know that,
Everything but the RB003 cross with the Primatali. That
right?
thing
I
ain't
didn't
hot.
have that one. I didn't have that one.
Is Clayton in here?
No, he couldn't.
No.
No, Clayton couldn't do it. He said he wouldn't be able to do any live streams until Saturday.
Nice.
Yeah, because he
What's
said
up,
with all his
Senate?
work, he would
What's up,
say with all
Annie?
his. What's that?
I'm saying what's up to Senate, Annie, JD, Spicy Gin. What up?
Yeah. Clayton was saying that with all his work and stuff like that, by the time he gets done with everything and spending time with his family, man, he won't be able to do anything during the weekdays. He said usually on
Right.
Saturday or Sunday it would be good for him. I was like, all
Okay.
right,
Okay.
maybe we could probably plan on doing something with him later, like on a Saturday sometime down the line.
Yeah. You know what? I like we were talking about. What happened here? My lighting. We were talking about earlier about how it'd be cool to fill up the screen with a bunch of chili heads. Like get
Oh
Dean
heck
in
yeah!
here.
I think
Whoever
I could do.
wants to.
I think I could do 5 of them.
Yeah. Like even right now, if someone wants to hop on, hop on. You got a bell pepper? Come burn with us.
Right.
Or you got some spicy gin nut. You can burn with those.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
I still got a little bit left right here.
okay, they ain't stale yet.
No, I don't think no. The bag's sealed. I mean, even if they're, I mean, I munch
Nice.
on a periodic, take a couple out of here and there.
Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty
They're,
good.
they're all right for a commute, you know. You got to hit the bus, train, whatever, you know. You can pop
Right.
some in your mouth and get a tiny burn going, you know.
Exactly.
So, where am I from? Hold on. Oh wait, questions. So Chris, you have to tell us how you got your name. Oh, the Grumpy Gill. Yeah, well, it has everything to do with peppers, right? No, the Grumpy Gill. I breed fish, and so it started there. But my daughter is autistic with disruptive mood disorder, and at least once a day she just goes crazy, like moody. So because the fish actually helped her with her autism, and when she gets moody, she'll go out there and look at the fish, and they calm her down.
That's pretty
And so when
cool.
we were fish breeding, we decided to call the company the Grumpy Gill. But long story short, we bred our own fish, we made our own kinds and stuff, but I never took it anywhere. And so when I went to do the peppers, we just kept the name.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Where am I from? All over. Annie writes, where's Chris from? I'm from I was born in Inglewood, California, and then I grew up a little bit in Westminster, California, and Big Bear Lake, and then I've lived in Slovakia, which is Eastern Europe. I've lived in Minnesota, and we've been in Mississippi for like I don't know, too long, like 15 years. So,
It's good to have some roots down right there.
yeah, it's hard to have roots these days. We've moved so far all over the place. So,
Yeah.
but we've been here pretty long.
Well, home is where the rump rests. So.
Home is where the pods are, and I got a backyard full of them. So, speaking of which, I didn't bring my peppers. I just got home, so we're gonna have to go pick some.
Uh-oh, Dean's in the house.
Yeah, we gotta go pick pods. What are we doing? We're doing warthogs.
We can.
Okay, I gotta go find some.
I ought to set it up. Next time we do a live, I got to set it up where I
Here we
can
go.
touch the screen and I can invite Dean in on this too or something like that because I can't do it right now. It's the way it was set.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
you
need
can
to be able to invite whoever wants to come in.
right. Once
Be fun.
it's the other one where I can send links at. I should send him a link maybe next time because
All
I would have to
right.
do that one via Facebook Messenger. We could do that. Holy pods, Batman!
This is the. I know it would be cool if it was Pheno 1. It's Pheno 2 warthog. Have you had the Pheno 2?
I don't think so.
Not hot.
Okay,
Well, it's hit and miss, but none of them even come close to Pheno 1.
okay.
I'm hoping I'm wrong tonight. I hope we get like a rogue,
Well, see, I
but
know
let's see.
this one's a little on the soft side, so I know I'm going to get lit up a little bit.
I'll pick a few of them just in case. Let's see. We'll get a basket full of them. Man, they're everywhere too. They're so. I'll wait till I get back and show you how small they are. It's embarrassing how small they are. Embarrassing. All right, I picked about 5 of them. Let's see.
Yeah, but yeah, he's streaming on my channel right now. I invited him, but I mean, like I said, there's another way you can set it up where you can have multiple people on. I think I could have up to 5 people.
Yeah, let's get 5 chili heads up here.
We definitely got to do this. If we could get Dean to do it, if we could get Ethan to do it, we could probably plan
Oh
on
yeah,
doing it after the hot pepper eating contest. We could set something up.
yeah. And whoever too, even if someone in the comments wants to jump in and eat like some flaming hot Cheetos, that's cool too.
Right, exactly. Or do a spoonful of hot sauce or something. It doesn't matter. Nice.
All right, let me see if I got a.
Pheno is the type of like what generation the plant is, Jen.
Yeah, see that's Pheno too. It looks like the saucers.
Okay, it kind of almost look like a Scotch bonnet right there.
Yeah, and so this is man, I don't know if I want to say this on a live. I feel bad for people who are trying the warthog for the first. Watch Johnny Scoville. Here we go. I'm gonna say my piece. Who watched John Honey Scoville and then try this one
Right,
and then go the warthog's not hot. Man, I feel really bad. Like
right.
you got the wrong pheno.
Exactly. I
You
remember
know, it's not that anybody's wearing a tinfoil hat. It's just that you got the wrong pheno.
right. It was like the first box of peppers that Clayton sent me. He sent me a Warthog. That thing was as big as a golf ball, and I was afraid to eat it, but I ate it anyway, and it got me up to like a 10. It was almost as hot as
Yeah.
it was. It's just as hot as a chocolate primatale, if not a little bit hotter.
Wait, what was this one?
My first Warthog from Clayton when he sent me
Oh,
that
oh
first
yeah,
box.
oh
That thing was
yeah,
huge.
yeah. I'll never forget my first warthog. It was the first time, and it's only happened twice with the Pheno One red warthog. My throat started breathing on its own, like collapsing, and like an
Oh,
accordion. That is one of the coolest feelings if you're chasing something new.
see, I
Scary if
like
you don't
it.
expect it.
I like it when I eat like 4 pods, 5 pods, and then my sinus cavity starts to vibrate.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one. That's what happened to me yesterday.
Speaking of which, I'm surprised you're here tonight, man. You knocked it back the other night. How
Oh,
many did you
I
have?
ate 11, and then my 11th pod was the mustard primatale.
Might as well, right? For the last one.
It, only way to do it. And tell you what, man, that mustard primatale was hotter than all the pods I ate. It kicked it up a
Hmm.
lot higher. It was
Yeah.
pretty brutal.
Nice. We got a question in the comments. How long have you been growing pods, Chris? Not long enough. 3 years. You can consider me a second generation YouTuber. I was watching my first encounter was Ralph from 13 Peppers, and I was like, this guy's eating half a super hot. This guy's nuts. And I watched his whole library, ordered seeds from him, and started growing. And then, as the seeds were in the mail, somewhere around that time, I ran into Johnny Scoville, and I was like, but it quickly morphed from, wow, this guy can eat a lot of pods to, these pods are beautiful. Like, I want to grow these things. Like, I
Right,
started less falling in love with how he ate them and stuff, but falling more in love with the pods. And so I
right.
started paying attention to the grower names that were attached to these pods. And one name that kept coming over and over was Clayton Hollingsworth. And so
It,
that's kind of how I got into growing. Like I liked Jason Beard's pods and Clayton's pods a lot, and it made inspired me to grow.
the, the
So
only ones I didn't try that he recommended was Deathridge peppers yet. I haven't tried his peppers.
I just finished his peppers. I just got a
I heard
box.
his is really good also.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Again, we're live. What do I
But
say?
yeah,
They're good. They're good.
it's
He loves his peppers. You can tell he takes pride in them. It's just I wish they were labeled. I don't think that's an unreasonable gripe. I think if you're a customer and you're going to put something that hot in your mouth and you're new at it and can't identify them, even if you're old at it, it's hard to
right.
identify with
Yeah,
all the
trust me, I
crossing
know.
going
It's
on.
like I bought a box of pods off of Lone Star Massive last year. It was towards the end of the season. They were all unlabeled, but they were all primatales.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, but
I ate almost every single one of them except for the couple I mixed. I tried out for my some of my one of my tinctures I was trying to experiment with,
yeah.
but
Now I don't mind an unlabeled box. Like I ate most of Jacob's pods off camera. I don't mind eating them on camera, but I don't want to shoot a video after video. Mystery pod, mystery pod. I don't want to
right,
keep doing that. It's frustrating. And so I really wished I could have highlighted his pods, because he was also one of the guys that you saw a lot of pods from, and I
right,
really wanted to showcase his. I got into this because of growers, not because of the guys eating them. And so when
r-
I make my music videos, I'm really trying to show off the grower.
right. Yeah, it is.
Facts. But
I
would
agree.
have
It
even
looks like
paid them more money to label them.
yep.
I'll kick in the extra money.
Yeah, but what was
Uh,
funny about me when I was doing first started doing my channel, I started doing hot saucers. And that's all I did. And I knew
oh,
eventually I was going to get into doing pods. I just got tired of seeing people overreact on some of those hot sauces. And I'm like, man, these sauces aren't even that hot. Taking spoonfuls. I took a bottle of Hellfire Blueberry and chugged it straight down
yeah,
twice. And
yeah.
But
That's interesting. So that's how you started with the hot sauces, huh?
with hot sauces, and then I
And
threw in
then
a
you hit
couple.
a pod, and and then you hit a pod, and you were like, "This is a new world."
And then I started doing a few challenges, and someone says, "Hey,
Oh
you
yeah,
want to try some pods? Used to go to Linda's Fiery Treats, and I tried some of her pods. I'm like, it opened up the gate. It was a gateway. I
yeah,
mean, that's found got hooked
yeah.
on the amnesia peppers, the brain streams, and
Oh
all the
yeah.
other good stuff.
The brain
And
strains, the floral bombs. You mean?
uh,
But brain strains are hot. That's the one
yeah,
thing about floral, right? Like you start off going, "I hate it," and then you're like, behind every floral bomb is a gas station full of heat, and you're like,
it,
I think I start liking floral a little bit."
yep. I I could probably sit down and eat a whole box of Linda Fiery Treats pods right now. I mean, earlier this
And he's
summer,
yeah,
I ate 10 in a row of them, and I mean, they lit me up. But I mean, but I think I could probably eat a whole box of them.
yeah.
If
And
unless we
he's
go,
asking, what's the difference between a regular pod and a chocolate pod? I'm not the one to answer this. Color, flavor too, right? Right, Chili Phil?
yeah,
Sometimes they're hotter. I'm not gonna be the guy that says they're always hotter. They're not.
some chocolate
Sometimes
pods
the
aren't
reds
that
are
hot.
hotter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some chocolate pods aren't as hot as other ones, but I mean, but generally the chocolate pods are hotter
Yeah, generally.
in most cases.
And then and then again, right, when we say they're hotter, we're talking about they're more painful. And
Yes,
sometimes it's just a different burn, so sometimes that's more painful to you, right? So
I agree. I mean, you could eat a red primatole, then eat a chocolate primatole, and that chocolate primatole is going to hurt you like a bad street fight.
dude, there's
But
this mental level with the prehematol, like all the super hots, like they tap out at like this mental level, but the chocolate prematali and sometimes the warthog just like my mind says, okay, you can't get any hotter, and then both those pods just peak over that, and that's what I love
right.
about them. Like I can't get that with any other pods right now,
I mean,
so those are really
I got
good.
it. Like I always have the mindset about what the chocolate primatole is going to be like and where it's going to take me at. Because I mean, since I've been doing live streams, if I eat one now doing a live stream, I could push myself through the burn, and I know where it's going to take me, and I have an idea how long that burn's going to last. And then is this going to
Yeah.
plateau real quick, and then is this going to go straight down?
Dale says sometimes they're smoky. I Do you like smoky, Phil? I hate when I like smoky in snacks, not when I'm hitting like a juicy pod and the juice goes in
Right.
and that juice is smoky. I feel like I'm
Sometimes,
getting like liquid smoke in my mouth. Gross.
yeah, but sometimes the smoky ones aren't that bad though. But I guess, for
uh,
instance, I know this one's going to be floral right here, maybe a little bit on the fruity side because this one's a little on the soft side too. So it's going to be a little bit of both.
how many are you eating tonight?
I'm just going to eat one because I got to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
All right, let's answer one more question from Annie. Chili Phil, which do you prefer, regular pods or chocolate pods?
Depends on how much rest I have, and if I have to be up early, I would have to go with the red one if I have to be up early, and then the chocolate ones if I can sleep in. Don't matter.
Mm,
I like the heat on the chocolate.
yeah, I like the I like the notoriety of the chocolate, right? That's a little head game, like, oh yeah, they're hotter. And then when I cut into one and look in the inside, I'm like, oh yeah, I love chocolates way better. It's just
Right,
not, the infamous heat that's coming. It's the beauty of a chocolate pod. You can't beat it when it's orangey and brown, and then you get the green
right.
stem that pops off the top.
I love the
Beautiful,
sound of that
beautiful.
pop when you pull the stem out of the pie while you put it in your mouth.
Pulling the pin, love it.
Yep.
Should we get it, dude? You ready?
There we go.
I might take a couple, but cheers, bro.
Cheers, bro.
Hey, everybody, go get your stuff to eat. Be
Time
bad
to
with
burn,
us. Burn after
everybody.
dark. That's right, yo. Three, two.
Two,
Oh,
one.
speaking of
Here we
three,
go.
two, one. Hold on, hold. No, no, no,
All
no,
right.
no. Don't go yet. Speaking of three, two, one. Every live stream, Phil, I'm doing the three, two, one with the Bahamut. I just want you to know, dude. I'm not against you. I'm rooting for you, but I want to be able to call it one day because one day, one day I'm gonna do three, two, one, and you're actually gonna,
Right. I
you're gonna
almost
boot,
lost it
and I'm
twice
gonna.
yesterday.
I know. That's so awesome. All right,
All
man.
right, cheers, bro.
Cheers, everybody. Ugh. Black seeds. What you gonna do when you get black seeds? I tell you what you're gonna do. You're not gonna blame the grower. Number one. Number two, you're gonna check again and see if there's any fuzz. No fuzz, no fur. Good. Number three, you're gonna smell it, and if there's nothing wrong, you're gonna eat it because it's good. Number
Right.
four, don't eat it if you can't get over it in your head because you might puke on the chew.
Well, this one's going to be a slow builder right here. It's primarily on the tongue, but I can feel it's building, but it's going slow.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say right now my mouth's probably at a 5.5.
Sorry, everybody. I'm gonna do a long chew. I can't speed up the speed.
Mine was on the soft side, so it was easier to chew. I want to say right now I'm at an 8. Still trying to climb a little bit more. Think I'm going to peak at a 9. Yeah, that burns primarily on the back of the tongue and on the throat.
Sorry, I'm disgusting, everybody. I can't
You'll
edit
have
all that out. I'm on a live.
you'll have rogue plants growing everywhere in your yard.
Clayton gets those. I'm all how'd that plant grow? He's all I'm spit, man. And he gets like these spittable plants that grow.
Right?
That's awesome.
Surprised. I'm
Dude, I was
surprised.
at his house. Go ahead, sorry.
I'm surprised the birds ain't picking up the seeds.
I know. They don't have capsaicin receptors. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool to have.
I know. Hi, everybody. And you can just fake that you're hurting. I'm at a 10. And then you show up at the chili eating contest. No pain.
Right? There are actually people that are like that though.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I heard about that. There's people that have like low tolerance to zero, not low tolerance. What am I? High tolerance, and then almost zero capsaicin receptor.
Yeah,
That would suck, actually.
I think like the UK chili queen, she has something similar to that where she gets the cramps though, but she can eat the peppers like it's no tomorrow.
Yes, Dale. It's the it starts with an R. Ricotta, ricotta pepper. It's got black seeds. Pubescent. There's the name. It takes Dean of all things spicy. Takes the Dean to teach us.
Right?
He says pubescence and yeah, ricotta. Yeah, which are pubescent. Yeah. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yeah, that burn's sitting on the back of my throat right now.
See, you had a pheno one. I had what did I eat? I ate four
Pheno
of the
too.
pheno two, and it's barely at a ghost, dude. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry if you got pheno twos. No wonder you're making videos saying Johnny's crazy. Like,
I mean,
yeah, get the right pheno. And I'm not trying real quick because this is live and it'll be public. I'm not knocking Matthew Arthur. I'm just saying these are. I think these were released a little unstable. We got
right?
excited, and I'm glad we got excited because this is wonderful. But but because it got released early, we can't be harsh in our criticisms. We just have to
Exactly.
accept it for what it is. It is what it is, you know.
I think that like the mildest pepper that Clayton sent me was a black tornado, and that was probably about 900,000 to a million Scoville, and I was being
And
generous
it
with
had
that.
and I don't mean to put you on the spot, but could you describe the flavor on that? I couldn't. I have no idea
On the
what that
black
thing was about.
tornado,
Yeah, like what is that?
kind of weird. It's a weird taste. I want to say. I want to say it's probably a mixture between fruity and earth, like a fruity and earthiness.
Yeah. Because Dean has said it in chat, I'm gonna. It was on my heart, Dean, but I didn't want to say it. I think it is our job to chase out the right pheno. I am ripping out the pheno too. I don't know if I'd go say at the beginning of the season when I got disappointed with pheno two, I was on the bandwagon of like, let's get rid of it. Let's just get it out of the gene pool. Why have all these warthogs that we know are legitimately not hot? You can't say it's the next world's hottest or a titan that
Right.
compares to the chocolate primatali and have the pheno two floating around. It's just I'm not trying to be mean, but if we want to sit here and say it's the hottest pepper, we gotta get rid of the pheno two.
Yep.
And so I'm not. I decided I am only saving seeds to archive for history, but I'm not replanting ever again the pheno two.
Well,
Pheno
too bad you
one's
couldn't.
good. Jason, go ahead.
Too bad you couldn't cross it with a pheno one and see what would happen.
Yeah, and it's not that Pheno 2. Here's the other side, though. It's not that Pheno 2 couldn't get hotter. There's the argument, right? But it's just like, why, though, when you have Pheno 1 that is so ripping hot?
Right.
And Dean's in here. Maybe he can answer this. Chris, I'll send you a Pheno 2 that's hot. Yes, we'll do it, dude. Hey, I've got lots of Pheno 2s. And every now and then I get one that's like, oh, well, hey, baby, maybe I should not be so critical. But it's got to be. It's not even it though. I would say didn't bring me to um, the Red Warhawk. Now listen to this though. Dean's in here, so maybe he can answer this. Jason Beard has a pheno that I hadn't quite seen. It's the one that actually remember Johnny turned one to on its side, and it kind of looks like a warthog. It has like a little
Right.
snout and a little tail. Jason Beard's phenos, Warthog phenos have long tails, dude, and they are ripping hot, just like the chocolate prima. Dude, why does that guy get the two hottest seeds and then get
I have
and
no
he's the
idea.
one that's able to crank them up? Dude, not only are his chocolate prima tallies and warthogs beautiful, when I opened up his box, it looked like a work of art. Like they were placed meticulously where they were supposed to be. The colors weren't even vibrant like mine are and everybody else's. They were pastel looking.
Right.
It was like the most Jason, if you're listening, dude, much love. This is a work of art.
Have you ever tried
But
his
I would say, but real quick, I will say this: pound for pound, the hottest peppers, consistently hot, are from Clayton Hollingsworth. You know, because you're going to get a box full of pods, and his pods are more than not on point. They're pretty juiced
Right.
up and hot, man. He's on top of his fertilizing game.
Well,
So
Clayton does. He does wondrous jobs with his pods. This is
yeah,
my first full year of getting pods from Clayton, and I tell you what, almost every single pod I ate yesterday was pretty hot. It got me to an endorphin dump that lasted about 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
oh wow. See, I've never had that big of a dump before. Um, but I've had some good ones. They're hard to come by these days, man, because I don't do multiple pods normally, unless it's the Warthog Pheno too.
Right. I have to
Then I could eat
eat.
100 of them.
I have to eat about four in order for me to get a good dump. I have to eat like 4 or 5.
Oh wow, yeah. Isn't that a bummer? Let's talk about that. Like to raise your tolerance or not to. Like if we're here for the burn, you do chili eating contests, so you have to do it. But what about me? What about me especially? All I care about is a tongue burn,
Right. So,
you
but this
know.
is my
And so,
this is my first contest though.
oh okay,
Yeah. So I mean,
wow,
I don't know
dude.
what to expect. I mean, I got Dean's going to be sitting next to me. and Ethan Morgan. I mean, but Dean's been in pepper eating contests before. I mean, this is my first one, so
Yeah, but
it's going to be a treat.
yeah, see, you just used the right words. Like it's gonna be your first one, so you're super excited. You got that going for you. Hopefully, you don't get the butterflies. That'll be against you. You don't need a
I'm
upset
gonna be
stomach, just some nerves.
I'm gonna go live, and I'm gonna send Jen the link, so she's gonna be on my live stream, and she's gonna be talking to the people that are in the chat while I'm just munching on pods.
Nice.
That's what I'm
So
planning on
Dean's
doing.
in here. Normally, I would watch Dean's live stream of it, but I'm rooting for you, Phil, dude. You're
I
going up
appreciate
against
that.
some titans, bro.
Oh,
So
no doubt.
my advice to you is, dude, enjoy being around the legends, and
Oh,
enjoy
no doubt.
every chump of that pod. You wanted to be here, dude. You're there, and so just have fun with it.
Yep.
Like, that's how you do. That's how you do this pod game, dude. You just enjoy
This
it.
is what this is my plan. I'm going in there to have fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I see. If I was a gambling man, and if I was going to go to the casino and make a bet on this contest, I'd bet on Dean. I would bet on Dean.
Oh, for sure. But
I'm the home, I'm the hometown kid. I'm gonna have more pressure on me than anybody else.
yeah, but you got to munch on that pressure and use it for your good.
Exactly. I
Use
mean,
it as fuel.
the the, the local media is going to be there. They're going to try
Oh,
to
nice.
talk to me. I'm going to shine the light on everybody. I say I'm not the only
Yeah.
one in this contest. I say there's Dean, there's Ethan. You got to go with these guys, talk to these guys too. I mean, give them some light. I mean, because I don't want all that pressure on me like that. But then again, I'm going to have a big crowd there also. So got come some
Yeah. Can you
coworkers.
imagine?
Got was that?
Yeah. I was just gonna say, can you imagine having to go up against Dean?
And this is Ethan's first contest too.
That don't matter. That kid's a monster, dude.
Yeah, he
That kid's
is.
a straight monster, man. I love that guy.
Yeah, he's good. I
What a
watch his content
monster.
all the time. He's great.
Yeah, he's a man. That guy. That guy can shovel some heat, bro.
I mean,
So
and the crazy thing about it is, I mean, it doesn't help him being paraplegic. So I'm not saying he don't cramp up. He
yeah.
does cramp up. I've seen him start cramping up before, but I mean, but he could put him down.
I mean, I've always wondered, how does he deal with cramps? That's gotta be painful,
Oh,
man.
no doubt.
Gotta be, gotta be painful. Like we can move around to mentally adjust the pain, right?
Yep.
And he can't. I want obviously he's killing it, so he knows he's dialed in his game. You know what I mean? He's got his game dialed in, and so he's doing his thing. And
Right.
that's what I love about him. I love anybody who turns the camera around and bees themselves, because
Exactly.
then you got a unique channel,
Exactly.
and I like that. So I'll watch him. You know,
I started watching him when I found
I don't
out about
smoke
he
weed. I don't smoke weed, but I like watching him.
right. I mean, it's like I started watching his channel as soon as I seen him sign up for the hot pepper eating contest. When they released it, he signed up. I said, I want to see what this guy's about. And he's like, he started eating. He ate 10 habaneros in one sitting, and that's when he got discovered from the League of Fire. He was invited to come to the contest, which was pretty cool.
10, 10 habs in one sitting. Yeah, I got I
Or 10,
parked on the
it was
habanero.
either 10, it was 10 and 10 minutes or something silly like that.
I didn't. I was trying to do all this stuff. I watched Johnny Scoville and stuff, and I'm like, all right, it's time to eat my pods. And I started with some orange habs from the grocery store, and I'm like, there's no way I'm going to a ghost. I can't imagine because of the sting. That's all it was.
Right.
And then everybody's telling me the ghost doesn't have a sting. You'll love it. And I'm like, no way. There's no way. And then I ate the ghost, and it became like most people their favorite pepper.
It
Why?
happened to
Because you were
me.
like, oh, there's no sting. I love it. The thing you have to worry about though is the slow climb. And if you've never experienced that, you don't know where it's going to stop. And if you're
Right.
new to and if you're new to eating, you're you'll eat the pepper anticipating it to stop. But if you're like us, you don't want it. You don't want there to be a ceiling. So it's a lot different. So if you're not have experienced that climb before, it can be scary.
It could be real
When's it going to
scary.
stop?
It was like my first chocolate primatali. I took a bite out of that chocolate primatali, and I didn't know where that ride was going to take me. I mean, before I knew it, I was up to like a 10, and it was still growing. And I panicked. I hit the stop button on the camera. I chugged a half gallon of milk and I spit up in the sink. And it was
Yeah.
horrible.
I, I, t- I tell you what, to everybody that's listening, everybody in here knows, but anybody's on the rewatch, if you're going to do what we're doing, at some point, it's got to click with you. I like this kind of pain. That's where tolerance just goes through the roof. It's not
Yep.
just building it, it's getting to that mental point where, oh, I actually don't want to chase this away once it starts. I want to endure it, right? So no milk, no water, no nothing. I like why would I? Like I'm here for that.
Yep.
Why would I go through all this pain and then chase it away? Once you get to that point, the pod world just opens
It's
up. And
glorious when you
I
ride
really
that
think that
part.
has to happen for everybody. Oh
Yep.
yeah. Oh yeah. That's got to happen for you. You got to get, and I wish that was said more. Like not just building it, but you got to get through that wall where all of a sudden you're like, I like this.
Right. I agree 100%. And you hit that 10 with the
Yeah.
pod, like a chocolate primatoli or the warthog, and you're up or you're burning, and next thing you know, you start feeling it come down, and you're like, oh man, that wasn't that bad. It's like
Yeah.
riding the fastest roller coaster, and you're like, oh man, this ain't that bad. This ain't that bad now. Or
Yeah.
or
Oh,
do
dude, that's another
or going
conversation. Yeah.
or going real fast in the car. I mean, this is it's like an endorphin. It's like your endorphins start going, and it's everything's going, and it's so good.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I mean, there's another conversation to be had as YouTubers. How do you adjust when your tolerance builds? It was so easy for me to turn the camera on earlier this season when pods were hurting me. All I would have to do is eat the pod and my body would talk. I didn't have to provide any content. I didn't have to talk about anything. All I could do is just sit there and burn. And then halfway through the season, I'd be eating a pod and nothing's coming.
Right,
And I realized I'm either gonna make the grower look bad by going, this ain't hot. Well, it's not for you,
right.
you know. And so I had to mentally adjust to what's going on here. And I'm like, do I go to 3 pods? What do I do? Do I take a week off to lower my tolerance? So I tried that. I'll be honest with you, I think my tolerance built because part of tolerance is the will to do it. And when you
Yep.
take some time off, you're like, I want to get it. It's been forever. And
I
then so it's weird. Like tolerance is a tolerant. I This is gonna be a weird example, but I used to do long distance cycling, and you learn to be a chemist to your own body, when to fuel it on
I
the
cycle
go.
too. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, dude. And
Every
so eating
so
eating pods is like that. If you do it every day, like you learn to fine tune your body and what you because I'll be honest with you, I'm here for the burn. I don't see myself doing a chili eating contest or munching a bunch of like challenges because of I have the medical condition, right? And so I won't be doing that. And so part of me struggling with like, man, maybe I gotta lower my tolerance to have a good time.
maybe the
Like the
capsaicin.
opposite, instead of building it, lowering it
Right.
somehow.
Well, maybe the capsaicin could be good for your migraines too.
Oh, I know. I think it actually is. Dale Cox said something pretty funny. I ate my first habanero when I was 5. Wow,
Yeah,
that
but
was
going back to
nuts,
the
dude.
cycling stuff, when I was cycling, I would cycle about a mile and a half, 2 miles every day on average going to work, coming back from
Yeah.
work. And then on my off days, I'll get on my bike. There's a trail that starts from downtown Pittsburgh, and you can ride it to Washington D.C. And I would ride 65
Oh,
miles. I would go
wow.
one direction so far, like 35 miles, and I turn back around. And by the end of the ride, I was like at 65, so almost 70 miles in one
Oh
trip.
yeah, it feels
You just
good
got to
too.
gradually build yourself
Have you ever
up.
done?
You just got to go a little bit further each time, and then turn back around. Just keep on doing it, and you'll be fine. You get
Do you,
that's how your tolerance
oh,
grows.
for sure. Did you ever do any like events or anything like a
Nah,
century?
I wanted to.
I did one, dude, and man, when I got home, when I got done, man, I was so. That's when I learned the human body is amazing, and it can be pushed to extremes you never thought were possible.
That's why we eat
You
pods,
know,
brother.
which helps in real life, right? You
Yep.
know,
Yeah, it's like
so
with eating pods, it's like what Johnny Scoble said. He's like, it's not the heat factor that we're having to deal with. It's being able to talk while you're burning and trying to focus on talking. I mean, I could do it somewhat good. I mean, but I can explain what it's going like. I mean, like yesterday when I was eating the pods, I chose not to talk because I was just trying to ride that burn all the way through. But
yeah.
but like you were saying about that building up the tolerance to the pods, is like the more you eat, the more consistent you eat it, your tolerance will go up. It's also why we make
Y- y-
tinctures.
That's right. Get it?
Drop a
Yeah. Is
tincture
that
in
the
the
straight?
morning. Yeah, that's straight heat
It,
right there.
you still have some. I have
I still
some.
have
So
some, and then yeah, I got about almost a half a
yeah,
bottle. But I got my evil red. I'm gonna take to the competition. I'm gonna give Dean and everybody who's in the contest a bottle of it.
yeah.
So I mean, this because they're there, and I mean, it's just going to be fun to have it. They get it out there. I
Yeah.
sold two
What's up,
bottles
Matt?
of.
What's up? Hold on, real quick. What's up, Matt? Matt's in the house. Pepper
What's going
Gardener.
on,
Go
Matt? I
follow
saw
his
you come
channel.
in earlier, brother. I didn't get
Go
a chance
follow
to.
Matt, dude. I love that guy, dude. What's up, buddy? I love him.
uh,
Yeah. Hello, everybody. It's Matt here. Oh, I love hearing that. I know I'm in for a good time. I know I'm in for a good time, man.
right?
Um, and Spicy Jen keeps asking me something about how I feed my fish. Do I feed my fish the nuts? No, I wish I did. I feed them stuff from the garden, though, and then they feed the. They actually, maybe nobody wants to hear this, but fish emulsion is one of the best fertilizers there is, I think. And so I use the reason why I didn't stop reheating altogether. We kept a fish room so I could get all their.
The, chi- the chili peanut when it was on that Hulu special with Johnny Scoble. She does that with her fish tank and snail tank. She uses all the waste for her peppers. It's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, people buy the plecos. They're the sucker fishes that go to because they think they're gonna clean the tank. They don't clean the tank. They make more problems. They poop so much. Anyway, I breadhead them for that reason, so they could clog up the tank and get it all gooey. But they eat cucumbers. You
Nice.
grow cucumbers, you drop them in, they poop, and you feed the cucumbers. Like it's this whole. Or I've tried to do that with everything here at the Grumpy Gill. So we had mosquitoes, so I brought in a pond that brings in the dragonflies. No more mosquitoes. They
There
eat
you
all the
go.
mosquito larvae. We have like bug problems in the pepper patch. Well, we allow the dirt wasps, the dirt hornets or whatever to survive. They eat all that stuff. So you have this whole organic thing. I'm not a hippie or anything, but we do it like that.
Right? I hear that.
Yeah. So, but no, we don't feed the fish spicy nuts. But Jen, this is a bag of honey roasted, honey glazed, sugar glazed spicy nuts. So the spice is hidden behind a wall of sweetness. You'd like these ones.
Yeah.
You, you, you'd like these ones.
She took a handful
They're
of those nuts when she was in the hospital and she was getting a stress test done, and she hit a 10 with those nuts. She said,
nice. They're called lava rocks.
"Nice."
I'm not releasing them though. I'm glad she liked them. I don't think they taste very good. So by the way, anybody who's listening, Grumpy Gill knows how to make the hottest snacks in the world. That's not our goal. Our goal is to make the hottest. We want to make challenge level snacks that taste wonderful. How's that? And so we're working really hard to get the beef jerky is almost there, dude. You want to try it?
Yeah, I'll try it.
All right, bro. It's almost there. I shot a video of it without. So I sent some to Brian and Lydia like 4 months ago, and it was marinated in some secret stuff, real hot. And they ate it, and they said it was challenge level. Excuse me, it was challenge level for them, or almost there. And so that marinade got into the beef jerky. This time I made the same recipe without the heat in it. And then when it was gonna dehydrate, I put Clayton's 30 drops of straight heat on one slab of it.
Oh,
And so I wanted to just see, I knew how hot it was without the tincture. I wanted to see how hot it would be just with tincture. And when it was a slow build and ripped me, like it wasn't enough for me to go like, this wouldn't be a challenge for a chili head. It would be a real problem for someone just starting. But I knew, if I double the dose of tincture and then marinate it, it's gonna be game over.
oh,
It's gonna
no
be
doubt.
game over. And so I can't wait. You're gonna cramp up just smelling it. But
Right?
my here's the goal though. I want it to taste good. The piece I ate on camera, I could feel I stopped at half a slab because I could feel my stomach cramping. But I wanted to keep going because the flavor was so good. And I
Cool.
want to be able to create a challenge heat that you want to keep going. I don't care if I get cramps. This tastes good.
Right?
You know, those are
You want
hard
to
to come
hear?
by.
You want to hear this funny thing? Go. Jen bought me a dehydrator, which was really cool. I've been wanting to get one.
Good night, Ann. Good night, Annie.
Good night, Annie. But yeah, she bought me a dehydrator. So the first thing I did yesterday before I started a live stream, I had like 7 or 8 pods in a dehydrator. I was trying it. As I was doing my live stream, they were dehydrating. So I had the fumes from the peppers from the dehydrator going while I was eating the pods. So no, not only
Yeah.
was it getting the burn in my mouth, I was getting all this stuff from the dehydrator in the kitchen. So it was.
Oh, dude. Um, so I've been making lots of powder without a mask or anything, and I'll get shut down for like it's just. I finally said, you know what, I'm done, and I bought a full mask, like a respirator with the two things out here, like full My Bloody Valentine, like coal mask, just
That's funny,
because I'm not because I can't. I can do flake. I can get them in a big Ziploc and crush it, but
right?
you can't get real fine powder unless you use like a coffee grinder or something. And then once you do, you're over. It's game over for you. Like Pac-Man.
Right?
You're gonna be in the other room wiping your eyes and coughing. And I tried to build a tolerance to that, being able to grind it without a mask, and I'm over it.
Yeah, the
I got the mat. It's
dehydrating him is brutal so far, but I'm gonna try to make my own beef jerky and all that stuff with it too. But it's
oh,
gonna be fun.
you should. Like I'm not gonna name names, but I remember every Christmas my family buys me a bag of beef jerky for Christmas. I mean, I have ever since I was a kid, and they started buying me this one brand that I swore was like the best you could get, mass produced. And then I started making my own, and I went back and bought a bag of it. It was absolutely trash. And I don't mean any disrespect to any of the companies out there. Here's what I think happens, especially with the company I like. It was like a smaller brand that went big time, and maybe you know what I'm talking about, but really good stuff. But I think what happens is it starts off. It would be like if the Grumpy Gill had, we have our beef jerky. Everybody that I give it to says they're addicted to it and need more. But I think if we mass produced it, something would lose its. The name would have a buzz, like yeah, the Grumpy Gill jerky so good. But I think you would lose that edge. Anything like habaneros, right? You get them from
Right?
the grocery store. Hearst is growing them, right? You get tomatoes from your garden. You haven't even ate a tomato till you've grown one from yourself or for yourself.
Homegrowns are always better.
It's night. It's night and day. It's just not even better. It's like it's a different fruit. Like what is
Yep.
this? You know? And so I think the same thing with making your own beef jerky. You'll be surprised how easy it is and how good it is.
Now, what would you recommend to get? What kind of meat would you want to get? A brisket or roast or steak?
The leanest I do steak, and leanest is the best. So like, but there's where all the money is, right? Flank steak. It's so expensive, but it makes the best beef jerky. You can go as far down the rung as
Maybe even a
maybe
round
bottom
steak,
round, like a bottom round. If you're gonna do a lot of you got to do a good marinade. If you don't, you're gonna taste that beefy flavor that I don't know. So, but bottom round will work, especially if you're using like a lot of marinade. It doesn't matter at that point in some
right?
cases. What really matters is how much, like when you're eating a steak, you want the marble in there.
Right.
It depends on what kind of beef jerky eater you are. A lot of people don't want marble in there, and that's why flank steak is the most sought after.
Okay.
It's the opposite of eating a steak. But I know some people who love the chewiness of the fat that's in there too. They like eating the
Yeah,
actual
they like
fat.
that gristle, that gristleness on it.
Yeah, and that's kind of good too. So my recommendation is go top round. You'll get a little gristle, which makes it chewy. See the way I like to make my beef jerky. I like it thin and I like it crispy, but I also like it chewy in the middle. So you
Yeah,
get
it's
a
got
crunchy texture, and then in the middle it's kind of a little. It's not complete. It's all chewy. It starts off crunchy and then chewy. It's weird.
right. That's the best
It's
way to
so
have
weird.
it. There's
Oh
nothing
man.
like getting a
I
piece
either
of good beef jerky. It has that little crunch on the inside, and then it's nice and soft on the inside, and you
yeah,
just go from there. So
yeah.
good.
That's how we have it. And so that's the way I like it. So I want grumpy Jerry jerky. I probably it was so big it was like a side of beef. Oh yeah, you saw that then. That thing was like this big, a piece of beef jerky. I don't ship them like that. I have to break them down and put them into the small grumpy gill bags. I wish I could. Well, the challenge one's going to be a full slab. You're going to have to eat slab with the 5 minute cool down type thing. But um, yeah,
Sounds like it's a
I have
challenge.
some Reaper Ghost jelly. I made that's like that. It's so good. It's so hot. Reaper jelly ain't hot, dude. Get out of here, Matt. Just kidding, dude. Your Reaper jelly is golden hot, I bet. Great collab tonight, guys.
I got some
Awesome.
ghost pepper jelly in the refrigerator.
Oh yeah, I
Got
bet that's good. I have a pineapple orange, white, and then white ghost like hot sauce.
nice.
I can't tell you how good it is on pork tacos. Not you don't want it on eggs. You don't want it's too sweet. You don't even want it on a ground beef taco. It's targeting carnitas and pork. But when that pineapple, it's so sugary up front. That's why you don't want it on eggs. It's so
Right,
sugary up front that it disguises the heat, and then like a train just starts coming. And I love that because one little drop of that gives you the ghost pepper slow rise, and you
right,
can give it to people. You can give it to people, and they can have the ghost pepper experience without. And I had to manufacture that experience. If you just put ghost pepper in and no kind of sugary stuff, you won't really get a full ghost pepper feel. You got to hide the heat to get that
right,
real slow sensation, and they can feel it by eating our taco sauce. So
right.
it's pretty cool.
I got Jen hooked on this one jelly I get from my work. The company makes it with their own name brand, with the store's name brand. It's a strawberry serrano jelly.
Ooh.
It's really good on strawberry egos with a little bit of syrup, or you can even do it with a little bit of ice strawberry or some ice cream with it. It's so good.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what I
See,
get.
I haven't dipped my. I don't eat a lot of ice cream, but I haven't dipped my toes into the putting like sauce on desserts yet. The most I do is like coffee. I'll make a margarita coffee where I just take the rim and dip it in powder and then put the coffee in and I
Okay, that sounds pretty good. I drink too
but I
much
don't
coffee
do.
when I'm at work.
Oh,
I drink
okay.
like 4 or 5 cups of coffee a day at work. I mean, there's
Yeah.
big cups. I mean, I
Oh
fill it
wow.
up and I drink it down halfway, top it off, drop it back down, drink it some more. By the time the end of the day, it could be like 5.5, 6 cups of coffee.
Oh wow. I'm a take it or leave it kind of guy. If my wife makes a pot, I'll finish it. Or
But the funny thing about it
at
is,
church. But
I don't drink coffee when I'm here at home. I
oh,
don't.
okay.
If I go
You
out
have a
for a
Keurig or
walk,
anything like that, or
what's that? I didn't hear what you. I drink. No, I don't even have that. I have a regular coffee pot. It's my brother's, but I just don't use it. I drink iced tea when I'm home.
Yeah, you were mentioning the Gold Peak stuff. It's pretty good,
Uh,
huh?
and this is the zero sugar sweet tea. Believe it or not, this
Oh,
is
and it's good.
it's
It's
delicious.
better. Yeah, you were saying it's actually a little bit better than the sugar one,
Oh,
huh?
it's way better than the one with the sugar.
That's cool. It'll
The
kill
only
you
reason,
faster because of something in there that's like fake, though.
right? The
Just
only
kidding.
reason why I know it's good is because when Jen comes over, she's diabetic, so I try to help her with that a little bit, with keeping the extra sweet stuff to a minimum around her. So I mean, I get that for her, and she loves it. So I mean, I drink it all the time now. It makes it easier for me to drink it too. So
That's cool. Well, man, I've had fun.
I
You
did
need to get to
too.
bed.
Yeah, yeah, I
And you
do.
guess what? Guess what, man? Next time we do this, I want to talk to you about hot sauce. I'd love to do it now, but it would be like a 20-minute conversation.
All right, no doubt, brother.
I got a gripe with hot sauces, and we'll put a cliffhanger in this conversation. I never wanted to get into hot sauces when I started eating pods. I never wanted to get into it because the way my personality is, I want a wall of them, and I'm going to build custom shelves, and I'm going to own 1,000 bottles because
I
I like
got
looking
I
at the labels. I like touching the bottle. I like looking at, and I said I'll never do it. And then one day I said, okay, I am going to try, and I bought like 20 bottles. Maybe one of them was worth rebuying, and I realized the whole hot sauce game is just trying new bottles. It's not
no
actually
doubt.
enjoying.
I have a cabinet full of hot sauces right now. I got half my cabinet where my spices are, and it's full of hot sauces. I got a
That
lug
would,
full got a lug full of them up in my room, just sitting
oh,
there. I
dude,
just got to get them out.
dude, if I did, that's awesome that you did. I'd have a curio cabinet, like a full glass, like idolatry box, and I would put
Right.
all my hot sauces in it, and like, ooh,
But the funny thing
that's the
about
way
it
I
is,
am.
I try to use some of them. That's the thing. I mean,
Yeah.
I use them, not all of them, but I use a lot of them.
Night, Dale. Have a good night.
All right, Dale. Yeah, I try to use
I
some of
like
my
Dale.
hot
He's
sauces.
awesome.
So I mean, it's like some of them go bad, some of them don't. I throw them away, and that's it. I do it just for the
Yeah.
review and some
Yeah.
of the views. That's it.
I just got Stephen Edwards. Love that. Stephen Edwards, the hot sauce reviewer guy.
No, I haven't heard of him.
Pods. He's like he's a down to earth dude, but he also is more like a critic in that he talks about who the grower is, who grew it, who created it, maybe if he knows like what part of the country, different part of the world it came from, he'll say that. And it's not done like a snob or something. He's just a chill dude like you and I. But he respects the game, like all of it, to mention the grower, the creator, the phenotype. He'll talk about the shape and how awesome it is. And I love that. Like, so I watch him, but he's a hot sauce guy, and he referred me to, oh, I don't remember the name of the company, but the sauce was called Three Kings. I want to say Red Peter, Big Red's hot sauce
Okay.
company, maybe.
I don't think I heard
That
that one.
Three Kings would be pretty good on some like ribs and stuff.
Have
But
you
it's
ever heard
hard
of
for me
the
to find a hot sauce I like. That's why I
right?
mentioned
Have
it.
you ever heard of the guy named Vic Klinko?
No.
Think he's owner of K John's Hot Sauce. He has over 25,000 bottles of hot sauce in his basement.
See, that would be me. I can't do it.
I mean,
That's the way pepper burp. That's the way I do things. I got to really be careful of what I get into. Like I like to read, not just nonfiction, but like I've been good lately. But I used to buy every new fantasy series I could get my hands on. Whether I was going to read it or not, I had to touch it and look at it. And it's terrible stuff. So I knew going in the hot sauce, like don't do that. But John's, I had one of their. I think it's called Leviathan. It's an all chocolate
I think
sauce.
that's the only one I haven't tried. The store that's down the street from my work at one time, they had, I don't know, probably like 10 different variations of Cajun, maybe even 12. I know he has more than that. I tried all those CBD ones, every other like the ones that they had. I mean, some of them are really good. I got one called Cajun Z. It's 4 million Scoville. It's pretty
Oh
brutal.
man, that,
Actually, I got
that
two
would be
bottles of
brutal.
that. I got one in my cabin and one in my locker at work.
There you go, dude. I like how
Actually,
you live your life. You
I
got
try to
like
burn my
you got
coworkers up every chance I get.
yeah, dude. Good for you. Like you got stuff stashed. Just you're ready in season and out of season, ready to burn. I love it, man. Speaking of
Pretty
which,
soon.
let's get a good night's sleep so we can be ready to burn tomorrow.
Well, I'm trying not to burn
You know what I'm
tomorrow.
saying?
I'm gonna have to get rest for Saturday.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's so
Yeah,
it's this Saturday.
it's just Saturday.
All right, man. I'll be in your live rooting for you. Unless
I
something comes up,
appreciate
then I'll
you.
be on the stupid rewatch crew. But I'll try to be there live no matter what.
I
I'll be there
appreciate it.
rooting for you, man. Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right, everybody. Thank you for coming out and burning with us. I love you, Chili Phil. Good
All
night,
right, Chris.
everybody.
All right, peace.
Much
Have a good
love.
evening. All right, I'm Chili. I'm gonna leave now, guys. Also, got to go to sleep. I'm Chili Phil, and this is Phil the Burn.